Welcome to the Political Ferret Show. New content will be uploaded every Wednesday and Sunday. This video was financed by my Patreons. Thank you for making the change possible. There is a lot of talk going on about Black Panther, but most of them are missing the point. The point is that Black Panther has nothing to do with Africa, but let's go to that step by step. My favorite black superhero as a child was Lothar, and he was depicted in Defenders of the Earth. Defenders itself had a diverse cast, and it always came to me as obvious that the Defenders of the Earth are from all over the Earth, with an astounding 50% coming from Africa or having ties to Africa in this story. Not that I cared about that back in the day, I just thought that they were cool. Lothar was the first relevant black superhero who had not black in his name. He and his son are independent characters in this take of the character, diverting from his origins at Mandrake's helper. He is a specialist and valued part of the group, not more or less important than any other. Black Panther, on the other hand, is a black-washed white tale, celebrated to all people of color. But what it is a projection of American ideas, ideals, lifestyles, and the idea what a hero actually is onto Africa. He's as African as a Big Mac served in Botswana or the Cadillac driven in Zimbabwe. You can paint it as black as you want, it is still American in nature. Americans have this tendency to build themselves an idea of other cultures based on the premise that all cultures move more or less slowly into becoming the Überculture, the American culture, that each and every struggle will move each and every culture towards the same goal and worldviews, which are those that they try to achieve. My own culture got this treatment too, most notably 1965, with all the best intentions of course, the sound of music, and when a certain former president's first lady came to Vienna for the first time, she told the liaison that she wanted to see the sound of music, because what could be more Austrian than watching the sound of music in Vienna? So the liaison pointed out that no theatre plays it, and that this play is as Austrian as a double whopper with cheese served in Salzburg. Black Panther is not African, it's in caricature, and a lot of hate will come from Africa to this movie for pretending to be African. Its cast may be black, but most of them are Americans, and the story is as American as a fortune cookie. It doesn't look like it in the first glimpse, but it's through and through American. The 100% on Rotten Tomatoes is produced by white Americans who want to believe in a certain version of Africa, the noble savage who is also far superior in technology if he decides to take a try on it. If you want to see a good African movie, watch District 9 or Chappie. Both are great, but the core message did never resonate with the American audience. District 9 had way more explosions, so it's no wonder that it grossed a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes, and if you prefer an all-black cast, Timbuktu from 2014 might be a good choice for you. In regards to the Austrian film, I would suggest you watch Come Sweet Death and watch Sound of Music afterwards, and you understand the difference between an American idea of fluffy nice Austrians and a real cynical Austrian culture. In the end, Black Panther will evolve into an ideal of black power, Black Lives Matters, Black Panther, Nation of Islam, and movements like this in America. Groups that have an idea of Africa that has nothing to do with Africa. Groups that idolize a deeply troubled continent, idealize a lot of the things that makes this continent so troubled in the first place, such as fundamentalism and Marxism, social justice, and racism from all sides. Black Panther is not an African hero. He is also no hero for the world, such as Lothar was in my childhood days. He is a hero for black Americans and those who want to be one. Don't expect too much enthusiasm from the world for it. It's just another American superhero story that pretends to have a deeper meaning, knowing all too well that movies with true meaning simply don't sell.